Hey, sure, this is Darcy here, and I'm going to show you an updated version of Vols that I run at locals. I came second place. I lost the Dark Worlds. The other decks I won against was I think it was light. I don't know. I saw it was either Bubble Beat or just Hero Beat because I saw Bubble Man, so I figured it was Bubble Beat. And Quick Draw Piper, Doppel Quick Draw Piper, something like that. And I beat them too, but couldn't withstand Dark Worlds. So anyway, here's the deck list. First, we'll go for the Evol. Three Westlaw, 19-hour defender. When it's split, especially when a Volstar from deck. So good wall, and people kind of fear it, so they kind of don't really want to attack to it head on. So they just leave it for the warning or the Veiler to do the job. So I think 3 is necessary, considering it's just like a free guy when it's flipped. So I'd play 3 to be honest. 3 Nagashio. Works really well with that Evil Force combo. I think you know what that is. With the Evil Force, it gets 2 guys instead of 1 because Nagashio gets a guy when it's tributed, and Evil Force gets a guy when you tribute a Voltile, and it gets the effects of it, especially with a Voltile. So you can get Serato, and then he gets Volcano, gets a guy, and Glagia. So you're sitting on the field with Serato and Glagia. Seems like a Buffy field, to be honest, from the at least 2 cards. I mean, I know it's not as good as Rescue Rabbit, just that 1 card to get Glagia. I think it's just the difference between Evols and Rabbit. I think Rabbit make Glagia more, but I think Rabbit control with Glagia more, if you know what I mean. Because they have more cards to protect it with, but since Evol's got like one less card to stop it with. So, but it's the fact that Evolves make them more, because of Volcano. Rabbit makes it, well, they keep it on the field more. So I would still max these out because you want to open them like every time, especially with the Evil Force, which is fucking broke. Alright, on the Evil Source. I don't play El Janeiro anymore. I don't think he does anything. I mean, honestly, nothing. All he does, draw a card, it's a Rota. Nothing. So it's better, so normally when I have an Nagashio, see if I do play El Janeiro. I'm looking at Nagashio, I'm looking at El Janeiro. I'm looking at Nagashio, looking at El Janeiro. Then I'm just like, but Nagashio gets a guy, so I'd rather go for that. So then El Janeiro's dead in hand. So I'd rather just take it out for like extra, like MSTs, prisons, stuff like that. So anyway, I'm the Evol Source. 3 Serato. Serato's, I think, is necessary at 3. Even if it's not special by Voltile, it's still 1900 beater. And when it is special by Voltile, it's a Laquare / shooter. Who adds cards? So something that adds cards when it kills something. Okay, I can't think of any on the top of my head just now, but I'm pretty sure you guys do. But anyway, when it kills a guy, you can add a Rota and a Voltile, and when it's special by Voltile, it goes to 21. So I think that's still pretty good, since it gets over most stuff that just have struggle against it. So I think 3 is still necessary, because it's 19 vanilla even though it's not special summoned. Only 2 Volcano. 2 Volcano, I don't like 3 at all. Don't like opening them at all. They do nothing in hand. I mean, I know you guys are probably thinking this, but that's what El Janeiro's for, to shuffle them back. But it's the fact though, if you do shuffle one back, you've just wasted a turn. I mean, you're giving your opponent a chance to get their field up. I mean, you don't want that at all. With this deck, you want to get Glagia out, just like Rabbit. With this deck, you want Glagia out so you can stop their plays more often. So I still think 2 is fine. Don't draw into them, and 2 is really necessary, to be honest, because you don't really go into it more. Normally, most of the time you go for Glagia, it's always with the turn 1 plays. With Nagashio and Evil Force, get 2 Seratos, Glagia, set, go. So these aren't used till later on in the game. So I think 2 is good. I mean, 3 is a bit overkill, to be honest. Only 1 Diplo. Again, I don't want drawing it. So when I was playing 2, it was really annoying when it got into hand. So 1's I think is good enough. Considering you'll probably see why. Because, yeah. So yeah. I'll run Just one. Don't like drawing it. Only a 1600 attacker. That's not good. I mean, probably most of you guys are thinking it's like, oh, Evols are bad, blah blah. But I don't really play this game just to like win. I play it to enjoy it. I like to enjoy the decks I'm playing. I don't like. I like to win. Don't get me wrong. I like to win, but when I don't. I like to have fun at the same time. I mean, that's probably the reasons why I don't want to make Rabbit. Because I actually had a chance to make Rabbit, but it's just I didn't have any tour guides, to be honest, so it wouldn't be full on Rabbit. I would only have 3 rabbits, but they all went to the Frog Duelist. Because I'm not a big fan of meta decks, to be honest. I think I traded one to his brother, the Infinity Sean. You guys should check them out, because they got good decks like Infinities, Rescue, Dino Rabbit, and Zectors, Wind-Ups. You know, if you're into meta, go for the Frog Duelist. If you like Infinities, Heroes, go to the Infinity Sean. They make great decks of them. So anyway, 2 Veilers. Just to stop the Rabbit plays, the Insect, just the metas. Just basically decks that explode. Like the start of maybe Chaos Dragons. Just maybe. Like to stop their Card Trooper, to stop their Illumina, to stop their Lila. But most of the time it's there for the Rabbit. But this deck can't really stop another Lagia. So it tries to stop the Rabbit. So I think 2 is necessary for this deck, considering it's I don't know, what would you guys call this? Anti-meta. Would this be an anti-meta deck? Considering it like makes Lagia, or would this just be a control deck? Because I honestly think it's a control deck. Because it's just, maybe Lagia is the only one that negates. So anyway, the last monster is the Gors. Obviously, I don't have to explain Gors. And spell cards now. Still play 3 Force. No doubt I've probably explained this so many times. But that's the card that starts off the Nagashio plays. Like for turn 1 Lagia. I mean, I know it's better just to go for summon Rabbit, make Lagia, but I don't find that fun. I like to have card combos, if you know what I mean. So 3 is really necessary, because the 3 is probably the best spell card of this deck, to be honest. Turbine of Voltaire, Special of Voltaire from deck, straight like Special of Voltaire. Amazing. Only 2 rollers now. I mean, there's not, as I got told for the Frog Duelist, there's only like 6 cards at the whole deck you really want to search. I mean, I know this card can search the whole deck, but you're mostly going for the Evoltails. I mean, you don't really want to go for the Evol Swords, because that's just, they don't do anything. So basically, 2 is fine, because I don't really like to draw into 1. Just like, oh, I've already got West 1 hand, just keep that. So yeah, 2 is definitely fine for me. 3 I don't really like. So 2 is fine. I like 2. I played 2 Econ. Econ's good with that Nagashio. Yeah, only 2 Econ. It's good with Nagashio. Tribute a guy, take their guy. You can go for that Diplo, pop that back row, then Exceed for a Utopia or something. So Econ's good for either getting over stuff or just taking their guy for an Exceed and get a tribute effect off it. So I like Econ a lot. Power of Avarice. Since you're making a lot of Lagias, you might want to shuffle your Evol. You might want to shuffle your Voltails back, your Lagia Dolka back, or a Volcano back. But every time you use Power of Avarice, I want to leave at least one Evolsaur, preferably Serato. Because then you can just see if you just open up, so it's like, oh, cool, Nagashio, set, Evil Force. Tribute Serato, get Volcano. Volcano gets Serato. I've got a Serato with a Lagia now. So I always leave a Volsaur in grave, preferably Serato. So yeah, Power of Avarice, just recycle back your Lagias, Dolkas, Evolsaurs. Only 1 duality. It's just attack, because I couldn't really think of one other good card I could probably go in here that I couldn't think. So I was just looking at random. I was playing 2. I was just looking at them. It's like, should I just play 1? Tried it out. Amazing. I mean, 1 is fine for me. So 1's good. I mean, I'll open it quite often, but you don't really need it that much. So that lovely tech. So it's all good. Of the staples, of course. I think Mind Control could be kind of a staple. Don't know if you can see that. Can you see that now? Yeah. Like the staples: Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Mind Control, Mossy Barn. Don't have to explain them, so there we go. Yeah. Right. play 3 MST now. MST I think is needed. Because that's probably why I only run 1 Diplo, because I'm running 3 of these guys. Only reason I run Diplo in general because it's a Evol. That's it. It's an Evol guy. So it's basically just MST is just there to get your plays off. But it is annoying when you just go in the gas show. So I'm warning. So MST is good to have. I mean, I got a lot of help with this deck from the Frog Duos. So a lot of help. But anyway, trap cards, do warning, don't have to explain them. Solemn, don't have to explain them. Bottomless, since priority's gone. Just get rid of the guys, the KBLS. Rabbit targets. Solid Road, since you're setting a lot, get a Stardust. To Prison, just to get rid of them. Monsters, I can't, just to get rid of monsters that you just do not want to see them get back, aka Grapha, stuff like that. Like Pulsar, Red Eyes, yada yada. And 1 TD. Not to explain that either. Right, we'll go on the extra deck now. Ah, cards fell, sorry. Right, yeah. Extra deck now. And Stardust, just for that Starlight Road. Black Rose, couldn't find any other card to put in here, so I might as well put a level 7 in. So Black Rose is probably the best target. Well, choice. Cryo, just to bounce cards back. Cast Star, level 5 good. Right, that's all the synchros I run. Just 4. 8, 7, 6, 5. Seems good. Alright, on to the Exceeds. Roach, just for that Chaos Dragons. Maybe Heretics, I don't know. Livier, just a handy grade 3 to have. Giga Brilliant, amazing when you've got Laggy and Dolka. Laggy becomes a 2700, Dolka becomes a 2600. Managed to get him off again, Laggy's a 3k. Which negs, so yeah, I think he's good. Especially when you just go for Westlows. Number 17 Leviathan Dragon, just a handy grade 3 that can get over most things, ram into stuff. My Stroke, amazing cards. Just like his end mains, which can also book him in your guys. Basically, he's mostly there just so he can get over big guys, because this deck struggles with big guys. I mean, that's probably one of the big weaknesses. If a guy just, it's like Gors, aka Gors, right? This deck struggles to go over that at all, unless they have warning. That's why I play probably a lot of traps, because of the big guys that are out. So, my Stroke seems good. Pearl, just 2600 beater, which comes in handy a lot again under Skildrin. Utopia, Mega Attacks, 2500 beater. Dolka, which, funny enough, Dolka's coming out in the tin as the secret. So I'm kind of confused why a £35 secret like Dolka will be out in a tin. So honestly, if you have a Dolka, don't feel kind of yay, I have a Dolka, expensive card, ha ha ha. It's not going to be expensive for long. So if you don't believe me, you can check right now. There's going to be a Dolka tin, and of course 3 Lagia. And you guys may sound, this might sound weird from coming out of me, but because now Dolka is going to be easier to get, this guy might be getting hit. This guy might be getting to 1. Because then they're basically saying, right, we can ban Laggy now, your replacements will be now Dolka. So it's like, ugh. So it kind of slows down Rabbit a bit, but it also slows down this deck, which is not, meh. But I think that's the reason why Dolka is coming out in a tin. Just so they've got a reason to hit this guy so much. Like probably to 1 or 2. 1 or 2. So I'm not liking this. I don't like to see this, to be honest. I'm honestly seeing Laggy hitting to 1. And then they're basically saying, okay, we'll hit Laggy to 2. We'll hit Laggy to 1 or 2. And you've got suitable replacements for them, aka Dolka. So because they're going to be easier to get, Rabbit Dino Rabbit is going to get a lot of play. I mean, a lot more easier to get. Because Rabbit's coming out as a super, I think Zen Mains is a super, and now Dolka is a secret. Fun. So there's going to be a lot of dino rabbits about. So hope you guys have fun with that. Anyway, that was the extra deck. So hope you had fun with watching. Hope you rate and subscribe to me. And I'll try and post more videos up about my decks. See you, YouTube.